Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever dreamt of a year where travel isn't just, about seeing beautiful places, but it's really about experiencing transformation, maybe growth, connection on a deeper level? Because, well, our sources are definitely indicating that year is 2025, and we're here to give you basically your ultimate guide. So, yeah, get ready to have your wanderlust sparked, maybe in ways you don't quite expect.
Yeah. And what's truly fascinating here, I think, is that we're moving beyond just kind of listing popular spots. This deep dive is really about understanding what makes 2025 uniquely significant for these destinations. Offering more than just a typical vacation. We're sort of cutting through the noise to get to the why now for each of these incredible places, which hopefully gives you a bit of a strategic advantage in your travel planning. Exactly. Our mission today is pretty clear. We want to extract the most important and often, yes, surprising insights from our main source, Passport to 2025, Top 12 Global Destinations. And like you said, it's not just a list, right? It's a really meticulously compiled guide packed with those invaluable nuggets of knowledge about the best countries for next year. So by the end of this, you'll have a genuine shortcut to being, well, incredibly well-informed about global travel trends. And crucially, specific opportunities for those real aha moments in your own planning, or even just understanding the world better.
Precisely. It's not just about handing you a list. It's about giving you the context, that sort of evolving landscape of global tourism, and maybe the critical lens to view these choices through. You'll gain, I think, a richer appreciation for what makes a destination compelling today, whether that's, sustainability initiatives or groundbreaking new infrastructure, things like that. And honestly, from everything we've gathered, 2025, it is shaping up to be an absolutely amazing year for travel. Seriously. Our sources point to some really exciting global developments, things that go way beyond the usual tourist stuff. We're seeing groundbreaking new attractions opening up, visa processes becoming dramatically easier in some key regions, more streamlined.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And even crucial, often government-backed, eco-friendly tourism projects really taking center stage. It's this fantastic blend of convenience, cultural depth, and conscience, offering more diverse and meaningful options than travelers have maybe had in a long time.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, these aren't just isolated events, or random things happening. They reflect these broader, really impactful shifts in how we approach travel globally. There's a clear and, I'd say, accelerating prioritization of access, making destinations that might have once felt out of reach just far easier to experience. And critically, there's this strong, undeniable push towards sustainability, ensuring our travels actually contribute positively to local economies and environments, rather than, inadvertently causing harm.
Important.
And maybe most excitingly, there's this growing emphasis on deeper cultural engagement, encouraging us to move beyond just superficial sightseeing towards genuine, immersive connection with a place and its people. So it's not just about visiting, it's really about connecting, learning, and hopefully leaving a positive footprint.
Okay, so whether you're meticulously planning your next grand adventure right now, maybe your first big international trip post-pandemic, or you're just catching up on the latest global trends, or maybe you're just, like me, insanely curious about what's new and exciting in the world of exploration, this deep dive is custom-tailored for you. We promise we'll unearth those surprising facts, maybe deliver just enough humor to keep you hooked as we kind of journey around the globe, revealing why 2025 truly is the year to travel. Ready? Let's do it. Let's go. All right, kicking off our global journey, we dive into segment 1. This one focuses on destinations that really blend innovation and cultural immersion. And first up, it's a country that just effortlessly lives in both tomorrow and yesterday, a perennial favorite, Japan.
Yeah, and Japan, it's a particularly significant choice for 2025 for reasons that go far beyond its already, legendary appeal. It's this convergence of historical momentum and future vision, really.
Exactly. Japan is always a favorite, right? And for a good reason. It's known globally for, well, the breathtaking cherry blossoms, obviously, the incredible, almost poetic efficiency of its bullet trains, the Shinkansen, and that magical, sometimes kind of baffling way ancient traditions just seem to seamlessly blend with the most futuristic, cutting-edge tech.
It's quite something.
Yeah, you could be in a neon-lit arcade 1 minute and then a totally serene Zen garden the next. It's truly a country that lives in both tomorrow and yesterday all at once. But for 2025, our source highlights something that really elevates the experience. Osaka is hosting the World Expo. Now, okay, for someone like me, maybe I don't track global expos super closely. what does that actually mean on the ground? Like, beyond the headlines, what's the tangible benefit for a traveler heading there in 2025?
That's an excellent question, and it's precisely where that aha moment for Japan in 2025 really clicks. The World Expo, for a traveler, it's way more than just visiting some big convention center.
Right.
It acts as this incredibly powerful catalyst for, well, an accelerated wave of innovation and cultural resurgence across the entire Kansai region, not just Osaka.
Okay.
Think of it like this. What an expo does is it brings together the brightest minds globally, often showcasing technologies and ideas that are maybe still a few years from being mainstream.
Ah, okay. Like a sneak peek.
Exactly. So for you, it means this rare opportunity to witness, say, groundbreaking AI integration in exhibits about daily life, or maybe a new high-speed drone delivery system being showcased, something that might then be implemented commercially in 2026. Expo visitors get that true sneak peek into tomorrow's world. And beyond the futuristic tech displays, which, might include everything from sustainable smart city models to advanced robotics interacting with humans.
Oh.
The expo also significantly impacts local infrastructure and cultural programming. We're talking about substantial investments in improved transport networks, not just in Osaka, but connecting it more efficiently to Kyoto, Nara, other key cultural hubs nearby.
That's useful.
Definitely. The Osaka Loop Line, for instance, could see major upgrades. Potentially connecting the expo site directly to attractions like Universal Studios Japan makes a combined trip remarkably seamless. And culturally, while the expo often spurs funding for a resurgence of traditional arts, maybe a new kabuki theater company collaborating with digital artists, offering this fascinating bridge between ancient storytelling and cutting-edge projection mapping.
Cool.
It's an immersion into an evolving cultural dialogue. You could experience centuries-old tea ceremonies in the morning and a virtual reality art installation in the afternoon. This isn't just an event, it's like a national moment of showcasing their best, enhancing the existing attractions, the cherry blossoms, the bullet trains, creating this unique, multifaceted travel opportunity. It combines timeless tradition, breathtaking nature, and the absolute vanguard of global innovation.
Wow.
It's almost like experiencing several different Japans in one trip, the historical, the natural, and the incredibly futuristic. A deeply enriching proposition, I think, for any curious traveler.
That sounds like an unparalleled blend of experiences. Seriously. Okay, from future forward Japan, where innovation meets tradition, let's look at how another timeless destination is evolving, moving from high-tech to maybe a higher purpose, Italy.
Yeah, and this transition really highlights a key theme for 2025 that I think we'll see again and again, this growing, crucial emphasis on responsible travel and ethical tourism. It's about how we interact with the places we visit.
Absolutely. Italy, I mean, it never goes out of style, does it? From Rome's ancient ruins, just the sheer weight of its cultural heritage, to Venice's iconic, though, somewhat fragile, canals. It's a dream destination for anyone who loves history, art, romance, you name it. It's a country that has literally shaped Western civilization, and its beauty is just unparalleled. But in 2025, our source indicates Italy is making a really significant proactive move, one that elevates the travel experience. It's investing heavily in sustainable tourism. And this doesn't feel like just a fleeting trend. It sounds like a deeply committed effort to preserve its irreplaceable treasures for generations to come.
It does.
But what does investing in sustainable tourism practically mean for us, the travelers? And, for those of us who've maybe seen concerns about over-tourism in places like Venice, how does this commitment actually impact the experience on the ground?
That's a critical distinction to make, and it really speaks to the sophistication of Italy's approach, I think.
Yeah.
This investment in sustainable tourism translates into a far more conscientious and, frankly, probably more enriching way for you to explore. It allows you to visit these world-renowned sites while actively supporting initiatives designed to minimize environmental footprint and bolster local communities.
Okay, how so? Examples?
Well, for instance, the Dolomites region, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it's reportedly piloting a carbon-neutral trekking program for 2025, where your accommodation costs contribute directly to local reforestation efforts, offering a truly zero-impact adventure.
Oh, wow.
And other regions will likely emulate that. Or consider Sicily, they're actively incentivizing agritourism, allowing visitors to stay on organic farms, maybe participate in harvests, learn traditional cooking techniques, directly supporting local sustainable agriculture away from the crowded cities.
That sounds amazing.
And it's not just about protecting the environment, it's about preserving the experience itself. You mentioned over-tourism in Venice. Well, The city is implementing a new reservation system for day trippers in 2025 to manage crowds more effectively. And the proceeds, they specifically fund canal cleanups and historical preservation.
Oh, okay. So your visit helps.
Exactly. Your visit, even a brief one, directly aids in safeguarding the very beauty you've come to admire. The why behind this investment is pretty undeniable. Preserving Italy's immense natural and cultural heritage is absolutely vital for its long-term viability as a premier destination.
Sure, makes sense.
Many of its iconic sites, while they seem robust, are actually incredibly fragile, facing pressures from climate change, erosion, mass tourism. So, by making these targeted investments, Italy is proactively safeguarding its future. And for you, the discerning traveler, this is an unparalleled opportunity to revisit classic destinations like Florence or Pompeii, or even discover new, less trodden paths with a renewed sense of purpose, knowing your travel choices are contributing positively.
Right.
It's truly where conscience meets culture, offering a richer, more responsible journey that respects the past while building for the future.
Conscience meeting culture. I love that phrase. That really resonates. Okay, speaking of respecting nature and culture, our next destination, Canada, offers an unparalleled connection to both, but in a very unique and I think deeply meaningful way for 2025.
Indeed. Canada's approach for 2025 is deeply rooted in heritage and authenticity, offering a pathway to truly understanding its foundational stories.
That's right. Canada's natural beauty is just unmatched, isn't it? When you think of iconic sites like the majestic Rocky Mountains in Banff and Jasper, or the thundering power of Niagara Falls, you immediately picture this vast land of breathtaking landscapes, pristine wilderness, fresh air.
Absolutely.
It's a place for grand vistas and epic adventures. But what's really exciting and distinctive for 2025, according to our source, is the significant growth of indigenous-led tourism experiences. This offers a different kind of beauty, right? A deeper kind of understanding that moves beyond just admiring scenery. But what exactly are indigenous-led tourism experiences? And maybe more importantly, how do we as travelers ensure that we're engaging respectfully and not, inadvertently appropriating or commercializing sacred traditions? Are there specific things to look for, like organizations or certifications?
That's a crucial point, and it's really at the heart of responsible cultural engagement. Indigenous-led tourism experiences are exactly what they sound like. Tours, workshops, immersive activities that are curated and led by the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples of Canada.
Okay.
These are not standard sightseeing tours. They offer a much deeper, more authentic understanding of Canada's rich, diverse cultures, its long, complex history, and the profound connection Indigenous communities have with the land.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine spending a day with a Haida elder on Haida Gwaii, learning about ancient totem pole carving traditions and the spiritual significance of the forest.
Yeah.
Or maybe tracking caribou with an Inuit guide in Nunavut, gaining an intimate understanding of their deep connection to the land and traditional hunting practices. It could also involve participating in storytelling sessions around a fire, hearing ancient legends and contemporary perspectives, or cultural workshops where you learn traditional crafts, even culinary experiences rooted in Indigenous heritage, tasting dishes that tell a story of the land.
That sounds incredible.
And regarding your excellent question about respectful engagement, the absolute key is to seek out experiences that are explicitly owned and operated by Indigenous communities or recognized Indigenous tourism associations.
Oh, okay.
Organizations like the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada, ITAC, they are vital resources. They promote authentic experiences and ensure ethical guidelines are met. They often provide certifications or directories of approved tours.
Good to know.
By choosing these, you're ensuring that your money directly benefits these communities, empowers self-determination, and supports the preservation and revitalization of their cultures. The impact on you as a traveler is truly profound. It moves beyond passive observation to a more authentic, respectful, and deeply educational way to engage with Canada's history and its vibrant, living cultures.
Yeah.
This fosters a profound connection not just to the land, but to its original stewards, giving you insights you simply wouldn't get from a standard tour. It's a chance for true cultural immersion, moving beyond superficial travel to a genuinely enriching experience that broadens your entire perspective of the country.
From North America's vastness and Indigenous wisdom, that's a powerful invitation for genuine connection. Wow. Okay, let's journey now to a land down under, where nature's remarkable resilience meets vibrant cultural scenes. This brings us to segment 2, rejuvenation and unmissable experiences. Our first stop, Australia.
Yeah, Australia's narrative for 2025 is really one of remarkable resurgence and renewed vitality, offering both sort of environmental triumph and cultural dynamism.
Australia, known globally for its incredible natural wonders and that quintessential, vibrant, relaxed outdoor lifestyle. Everyone pictures the stunning beaches, the sun, the surf, right? It's a destination that perfectly balances adventure and relaxation, often with a unique, sometimes kind of quirky sense of humor thrown in. But our source highlights something truly significant for 2025. Australia is bouncing back strong after some challenging years.
Definitely.
And not just generally, but with two key things making next year particularly special. One, the Great Barrier Reef is showing significant signs of recovery. And two, new dynamic art festivals are popping up across the country. This sounds like an amazing convergence of environmental hope and cultural celebration.
Absolutely. And the significance of the Great Barrier Reef recovering well, it cannot be overstated. For you, the traveler, it presents a genuinely rare opportunity. It speaks directly to ongoing, dedicated, and often quite innovative conservation efforts. Programs like the Coral IVF project, where larvae are collected and then reintroduced to damaged areas.
Oh, cool.
They've seen remarkable success in specific zones, like Lady Elliot Island. So in 2025, snorkeling or diving in these areas offers a chance to witness these vibrant, regenerating ecosystems firsthand. It's a powerful and hopeful story of environmental resilience and the positive impact of human intervention when it's aligned with nature.
That's amazing to hear.
It's not just about seeing a beautiful reef, it's about witnessing an ecological success story unfolding right before your eyes.
Right.
But Australia's vibrancy isn't just underwater or, confined to its natural landscapes. The emergence of these new art festivals speaks to a broader cultural resurgence that's really hitting its stride in 2025.
Okay.
And this isn't just city-based events either. We're talking about a wide range of artistic expressions. From profound indigenous art celebrations, often held in remote outback locations like the new Outback Light Festival maybe, drawing artists globally to create stunning installations, offering both economic uplift and deep cultural exchange beyond the major cities, to modern music festivals showcasing Australia's burgeoning indie scene, maybe avant-garde visual arts exhibitions in repurposed industrial spaces, or even unique culinary arts events celebrating Australia's diverse foodie culture.
Sounds vibrant.
It really adds this dynamic, rich cultural layer to the already spectacular natural attractions, offering you a complete multi-sensory experience. So for you, this is an incredible opportunity. Witness environmental success stories in action, maybe even contribute through responsible tour operators, and at the same time engage with the thriving, diverse cultural scene, all set against that backdrop of Australia's unparalleled natural beauty, creating a truly memorable and deeply meaningful journey that leaves you feeling inspired.
Witnessing environmental success and engaging with vibrant culture, yeah, that's a powerful draw. Okay, from the vastness of Australia with its reefs and festivals, we head now to Europe's rising star, a place that offers incredible value without compromising on charm or history.
Portugal, yeah. Its appeal for 2025 is indeed multifaceted, blending that timeless charm and rich heritage with really practical advantages, making it an accessible and deeply satisfying destination.
Portugal. It offers such a rich tapestry of history, incredible food, and, let's be honest, abundant sunshine. Makes any trip feel like a dream.
Doesn't hurt.
Right. Whether you're exploring the historic hills of Lisbon, wandering Porto's charming riverside, or basking on the Algarve's golden beaches, there's just so much to discover. It feels like a place where every corner has a story, every meal is a celebration. And for 2025, our source confirms Portugal is truly Europe's rising star, but with an added, highly appealing bonus. It's also highlighted as one of the most budget-friendly countries in Western Europe. That's a powerful combination, hard to ignore, especially if you want to stretch your travel budget. But is it really still budget-friendly, or is that just perception? Like, what are the specific reasons it continues to offer such value?
That's a very savvy question, especially when you think about how quickly some European destinations have seen prices just skyrocket.
Yeah.
What's fascinating here is understanding why Portugal has earned that Europe's rising star title and still maintained its affordability. It's not just one thing, it's this convergence of its undeniable charm, its unique culture, and its sustained value proposition compared to its neighbors. I mean, while a gourmet meal in Paris or London might easily set you back €100 or more.
Easily.
Portugal, particularly outside the absolute central tourist traps, offers Michelin star quality dining for sometimes half that. Think about a baccalaureate bra and a traditional tasca for under €15.
Yeah.
Or a world-class glass of port wine overlooking the Douro for a fraction of what it might cost elsewhere.
Wow, okay.
It's the sweet spot, providing luxury and authentic experience without that prohibitive price tag that some of its neighbors started seeing maybe a decade ago. So the budget-friendly aspect is a key differentiator for 2025. This means potentially lower costs across the board. Accommodation, whether it's a charming historic guest house or a modern hotel, dining, savoring exquisite local dishes, fresh seafood, fantastic wines without breaking the bank. Even activities, museum entrances, guided tours often come at a more accessible price point.
That all adds up.
It really does.
Well,
And the government has also made strategic investments in infrastructure and tourism development, plus there's a relatively lower cost of living compared to countries further north. That helps keep prices competitive. So for you, the listener, especially if you're seeking incredible value without sacrificing a rich cultural and historical experience, Portugal in 2025 is exceptionally enticing. It's a chance to immerse yourself in a truly enchanting destination that respects your wallet as much as it ignites your senses, offering that dream European experience that feels both authentic and achievable.
incredible value indeed. And yeah, important to understand why that value persists. Good point. Okay, from the historical charm of Portugal, let's journey now to Southeast Asia, specifically Thailand, where ancient traditions meet modern living, especially for a new kind of global traveler.
Yes, Thailand's foresight in adapting to evolving global lifestyles is a key highlight for its 2025 appeal, recognizing a significant shift in how people want to experience the world.
Thailand is just synonymous with vibrant energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our source reminds us of its pre-pandemic vibrance. Bangkok's incredible, bustling street food scene that just tantalizes every sense. The serene, golden dome temples of Chiang Mai offering moments of peace. And those idyllic, postcard-perfect islands like Phuket and Koh Lanta.
Classic!
Totally, it's a place that just draws you in with its warmth, beauty, incredible hospitality. And for 2025, Thailand is making a very specific and impactful move. It's introducing new digital nomad visas. This sounds absolutely perfect for those seeking longer stays. Really changes the dynamic of a typical vacation.
It really does.
But what exactly do these digital nomad visas offer? And what kind of traveler is Thailand really hoping to attract with them?
That's a fantastic point, and it reflects a very strategic pivot in Thailand's tourism policy. The significance of these new digital nomad visas is pretty profound. These aren't just minor tweaks to existing visas, they represent a strategic shift by Thailand to cater to this rapidly growing global demographic. Remote workers, creative professionals, people who want to live and work from anywhere.
Right, that whole movement.
Exactly. Typically, these visas offer significantly extended stays, often several months, maybe even up to a year, with renewal possibilities, allowing individuals to truly live and work remotely without the constant pressure of short-term visa runs.
Okay, that's key.
They can also include specific work allowances, clarifying what kind of remote work is permitted, and crucially, often feature streamlined application processes, making it easier for eligible people to transition into this lifestyle.
Makes sense.
The appeal for long stays is immense, particularly for this group. It allows for a deep, slow immersion into the culture, moving beyond the superficiality of a 1 or 2 week vacation.
Totally different experience.
Completely. Imagine waking up in a quiet guest house in Chiang Mai, doing your work overlooking rice paddies, then exploring ancient temples or vibrant markets in the afternoon. Or maybe spending your weekends diving off the stunning coast of Phuket, experiencing local festivals, learning the language.
That's idyllic.
It's just the travel dynamic from a transient visit to a prolonged, integrated experience. Thailand's hoping to attract individuals who aren't just tourists, but temporary residents. People who contribute to the local economy for an extended period, fostering cross-cultural exchange. So, for you, the flexible and adventurous traveler, or anyone with a remote job, 2025 offers an unparalleled opportunity to truly live like a local. Delve into the rich Thai culture for an extended period, combining work responsibilities with that tropical paradise and spiritual richness Thailand uniquely offers. It's really a chance for a profound cultural and personal transformation, blending productivity with paradise.
Combining work with tropical paradise and deep cultural immersion. Yeah, sounds like a dream for many. Okay, from the bustling markets and serene temples of Thailand, let's cross the globe to New Zealand, a land of epic landscapes and sustainable luxury. This takes us into segment 3, adventure, accessibility, and deeper discoveries.
Yeah, New Zealand's offering in 2025 perfectly marries its inherent natural grandeur with a heightened commitment to sophisticated, responsible tourism, allowing travelers to experience raw beauty without sacrificing comfort or ethics.
New Zealand is truly synonymous with breathtaking beauty, isn't it? Think towering mountains, those dramatic fjords that look like they were carved by ancient gods, and landscapes that honestly look plucked straight from a movie screen. Lord of the Rings, obviously. It's truly ideal for epic road trips, thrilling outdoor adventures, whether you're hiking ancient forests, bungee jumping from dizzying heights, or just soaking in scenery that feels almost unreal. It's a place that promises breathtaking views and exhilarating experiences at every turn. And for 2025, our source highlights an exciting development. More luxury eco-lodges are opening up, blending comfort seamlessly with nature. Now, this sounds like the absolute best of both worlds, but what exactly does luxury eco-lodges entail, and how do they manage to balance that indulgence with genuine sustainability in such pristine environments?
That's an excellent question, and it really speaks to the evolving demands of today's discerning traveler. What's fascinating here is understanding what truly constitutes luxury eco-lodges in the New Zealand context and how they achieve that delicate balance. These places are specifically designed to offer high-end comfort and exceptional amenities. Think gourmet dining with locally sourced seasonal ingredients, world-class spa services maybe drawing on indigenous healing traditions, personalized experiences like guided heli hiking or private stargazing sessions.
Okay, it's luxurious.
But crucially, all of this comes while adhering to the most stringent environmental principles. This often includes sustainable design in their construction, using local, recycled, low-impact materials. They typically operate on renewable energy sources, have advanced waste management systems, practice rigorous local sourcing for all supplies to support regional economies, and maintain a minimal ecological footprint to protect the pristine environments they inhabit.
So it's baked in from the start.
Exactly. The concept of blending comfort with nature is key here. These lodges aren't just places to stay, they are meticulously integrated into the landscape, offering unparalleled views and direct, often exclusive access to New Zealand's pristine environment while ensuring your presence doesn't detract from its wild beauty.
Right.
Imagine waking up to the sound of native birdsong, panoramic views of snow-capped peaks, or a glittering fjord. Then enjoying a locally brewed coffee before embarking on an adventure, knowing your stay is actively supporting conservation.
That sounds incredible.
You can indulge in breathtaking scenery and thrilling adventures without sacrificing modern conveniences or compromising on ethical considerations. So for you, the listener, this makes New Zealand the perfect destination if you desire that wild, untouched beauty and thrilling outdoor adventure, but also appreciate a plush, responsible retreat at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's a way to experience the wild side without leaving your creature comforts behind, allowing you to connect deeply with nature in utmost comfort and conscience.
Wild beauty with comfort and a clear conscience, yes please. That sounds amazing. Okay, from the majestic fjords and sustainable luxury of New Zealand, let's return to Europe, specifically Spain, where a passion for culture and sport are set to collide in 2025.
Yes, Spain's inherent vibrancy is going to be significantly amplified in 2025 by a specific type of global engagement, creating an even more electrifying atmosphere than usual.
Spain is always lively. I mean, that's an understatement, right?
Totally.
Cities like Barcelona, Madrid, Seville, they offer this rich tapestry of art, history, and absolutely amazing food. A feast for all the senses, from the passionate rhythms of flamenco to the delectable variety of tapas, from Gaudi's architectural masterpieces to ancient Roman ruins. There's just this infectious energy around every corner. But in 2025, our source tells us Spain is hosting several international sports events, which will make the atmosphere even more exciting than usual. Now, for a country already so vibrant, what kind of sports events are we talking about? And how will they truly elevate the experience for a traveler who might not even be a huge sports fan?
That's a fantastic point because the impact really extends far beyond just the sports enthusiast. While our source doesn't name the specific events, the implication is major tournaments or competitions drawing significant global attention. We could be talking about key European championships in popular sports like football or basketball.
Okay.
World Cup qualifiers, maybe. or even major annual spectacles like the Formula One Grand Prix in Barcelona or the Vuelta a España cycling race.
Right, big events.
Big events. And these events aren't just confined to the stadiums. They have this remarkable way of spilling out into the streets, filling plazas, bars, tavernas with enthusiastic fans, and this palpable buzz that is truly contagious.
I can feel it in the air.
You absolutely can. This layer of excitement will profoundly enhance Spain's existing vibrancy. Imagine being in Madrid during a major European football final. Even if you're just enjoying a meal nearby, the collective energy, the celebratory atmosphere, the impromptu street parties, it's an immersive cultural experience in itself.
Yeah, definitely.
The country's already celebrated for its passionate culture, its world-class museums like the Prado, historic sites like the Alhambra, its renowned culinary scene. These international sports events simply add another dynamic, high-octane dimension, inviting visitors to experience the country's legendary zest for life with an amplified intensity.
Okay.
Even if you're not there for the sport directly, you'll likely be swept up in the collective energy, the celebrations, the unique camaraderie these events foster. So for you, whether you're a devoted sports enthusiast eager to catch a game, or simply someone who thrives on lively, energetic atmospheres and wants to witness a country in full celebratory swing, 2025 offers an intensified experience of Spain's legendary passion. It's a chance to be swept up in the collective energy of celebration, competition, and that inimitable Spanish joie de vivre.
A lively atmosphere indeed, even for the non-sports fans among us. Good point. Okay, from the vibrant streets of Spain, we head now to a land of fire and ice, which is now more accessible than ever: Iceland.
Iceland's unique appeal for 2025 really centers on removing previous barriers to entry, making its otherworldly, dramatic landscapes and natural wonders significantly more attainable for a broader range of travelers.
Yeah, for nature lovers, Iceland is just an absolute, unquestionable must-see. Its landscape of ethereal hot springs, colossal glaciers that seem to whisper ancient secrets, and the awe-inspiring dancing phenomenon of the Northern Lights, it truly leaves you speechless. It's a place that feels otherworldly, a land of dramatic contrast, raw, untamed beauty, profound quiet. And in 2025, our source indicates something incredibly practical and appealing. More direct flights from major cities globally will make it easier and cheaper to visit.
Yeah, it's huge.
It is great news. But how significant is this increase in accessibility for a destination that has always felt maybe quite niche or remote?
That's a really crucial question, because for a destination like Iceland, accessibility isn't just a convenience. It can be a total game changer for a traveler's decision-making.
Right.
The practical impact of more direct flights is pretty significant, especially when you think about the journey to a place known for its remote beauty. Firstly, it means dramatically reduced travel time. Less arduous, far more efficient. Instead of multiple layovers eating into your precious vacation days, you're looking at a more streamlined path, right? From your home city direct to Keflavik.
Big difference.
Huge. Secondly, and very importantly, increased flight options often lead to more competitive pricing, greater supply. This can make that bucket list trip, maybe one you thought was financially just out of reach, considerably more feasible.
Okay, yeah. Makes it possible.
And furthermore, a more streamlined journey, fewer layovers, less logistical complexity, it removes significant barriers that might have previously deterred travelers. Think of the psychological barrier, right? A long, convoluted travel day versus a relatively straightforward direct flight. Why this matters for Iceland specifically is that as a country renowned for its natural, often wild and remote beauty, improved accessibility can open it up to a much wider audience. Without necessarily compromising its pristine nature, assuming tourism growth is managed responsibly.
Right, that's key.
More people will have the opportunity to experience its otherworldly landscapes, its powerful geothermal wonders like the Blue Lagoon, stunning waterfalls, the chance to see the Aurora Borealis, all things that might have felt out of reach before. So for you, the listener, that dream of witnessing the Aurora Borealis dance across the night sky, or soaking in a warm geothermal lagoon amidst a stark volcanic landscape, it just became much more within reach, both logistically and financially. It's an invitation to experience the sublime without those previous travel hurdles, turning a once-distant dream into a tangible reality.
That bucket list trip just got tantalizingly closer. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, from the dramatic, newly accessible landscapes of Iceland, we sail south to the sun-drenched islands of Greece, ready for deeper exploration in our final segment, Segment 4. Hidden gems and responsible encounters.
Yes, Greece in 2025 is really about expanding the narrative beyond its most famous islands, inviting a more nuanced, personal, and profoundly enriching discovery experience for the adventurous traveler.
The Greek islands. Santorini, Mykonos. They are truly picture-perfect, aren't they? They epitomize that idyllic Mediterranean escape. Whitewashed villages clinging to cliff sides, iconic blue domes, sunsets that just paint the sky in these unbelievable hues.
Absolutely iconic.
But our source tells us that 2025 will see new ferry routes opening between smaller islands, which means more hidden gems for travelers to discover beyond the really well-trodden paths. Now, this sounds incredibly exciting for those who love to explore, but what kind of hidden gems are we truly talking about here? And how will these new routes actually transform the traditional Greek island hopping experience?
That's where the real magic of Greece in 2025 lies, I think. What's truly fascinating here is the immense potential of these new ferry routes. Expanding ferry networks can profoundly unlock access to less frequented islands, moving way beyond the main Cycladic hotspots. This isn't just about new boats, it's about opening up entire archipelagos that were previously much harder to reach, offering a more authentic, less crowded, and significantly more affordable experience away from the main tourist hubs.
Which islands are we thinking?
Well, think of islands like Folegandros, maybe? Offering a dramatic, untouched landscape, charming villages, stunning cliffs. Or Sifnos, known for its incredible culinary scene and traditional pottery. Or Amorgos, with its dramatic monastery literally built into a cliff face and this feeling of profound tranquility.
Wow, okay. Less known names.
Exactly. These are places that have retained more of their traditional charm, their local life, a slower pace. The concept of more hidden gems implies opportunities to discover truly unique local cultures. This could mean participating in village festivals that have been celebrated for centuries, learning traditional crafts from local artisans, or simply enjoying evenings at a family-run taverna where the recipes have been passed down for generations.
Sounds lovely.
You might stumble upon untouched beaches offering serene solitude, or explore traditional villages where time seems to slow down, allowing for genuine connection with local residents and their timeless way of life far from the bustling crowds.
Right.
These new routes don't just add destinations, they transform the island hopping experience itself. Instead of a rapid tour of the most famous spots, you can now craft a journey that's more personalized. Delving deeper into regional specificities, experiencing a slower, more immersive form of travel.
Nice.
So, for you, the listener, if you love the idea of island hopping, but crave something beyond the usual, if you dream of charting your own course and uncovering Greece's lesser-known treasures, 2025 offers an unparalleled chance to do just that. It's about a more intimate, personalized Greek experience, one that feels truly your own.
Charting your own course to hidden gems, yeah, that's a traveler's dream. Allows for a deeper, more personal connection. Love it. Okay, from the azure waters of the Aegean, we journey back to Asia, to a land of stunning scenery as newfound connectivity, Vietnam.
Vietnam's continued development in transportation infrastructure promises to profoundly transform the traveler's experience there, making its incredibly diverse regions just much more accessible and interconnected.
Vietnam is highlighted in our source as one of Asia's most affordable and visually stunning destinations. And I'd agree, it boasts this incredible array of sights, from the mystical karst landscapes and emerald waters of Ha Long Bay up north, to the ancient, charming, lantern-lit streets of Hoi An in the central region, and the bustling, vibrant metropolis of Ho Chi Minh City down south.
Such diversity.
Totally. It's a captivating mix of breathtaking scenery and rich culture that truly captivates any visitor. And in 2025, our source reveals that new high-speed trains will make travel between its vibrant cities much easier and more efficient. Now, for a country with such diverse geography and a rapid pace of change, how significant are these new train lines for unlocking Vietnam for travelers? What kind of experiences will they enable that were maybe more challenging before?
That's an excellent point about Vietnam's diverse geography, and it's precisely why the impact of these new high-speed trains is so profound for how you can experience the country. This development fundamentally improves efficiency and comfort for intercity travel. Instead of potentially long, slower, sometimes less comfortable journeys by road or older rail, you'll be able to cover significant ground in less time, allowing you to experience diverse regions with greater ease and, frankly, reduced travel fatigue.
That's a big plus.
Huge. Imagine seamlessly transitioning from the dramatic, misty karst landscapes of Ha Long Bay in the north, maybe taking a scenic train journey through lush countryside, to the ancient charm and vibrant culinary scene of Hoi An in the central region, and then down to the bustling, modern energy of Ho Chi Minh City in the south.
That's more
smoothly. That sounds much better. These new train lines are more than just a means of transport. They're really conduits for deeper cultural and geographical immersion. For example, the scenic routes often pass through incredibly beautiful rural areas you might otherwise miss, offering glimpses into local life and landscapes previously inaccessible or just inconvenient to reach.
Okay.
This improved transport infrastructure fundamentally enhances the overall travel experience, enabling a fluid, comfortable, and thoroughly enjoyable journey through Vietnam's varied natural wonders and rich cultural landscapes. It means you can spend less time in transit and more time exploring, engaging, discovering.
Makes total sense.
So for you, the listener, if you've ever dreamt of exploring Vietnam's incredible tapestry of sights, sounds, and flavors, but maybe worried about the logistics of navigating a multi-city adventure, 2025 makes that dream far more appealing and efficient. It transforms what could be a challenge into a comfortable and deeply enriching expedition, allowing you to truly appreciate the country's length and breadth.
Efficient travel to stunning scenery and rich culture. Yeah, sounds like a perfect combination. Okay, our final destination takes us to the southern tip of Africa, a land that offers a unique blend of adventure and purpose. South Africa.
Yes. South Africa's evolution in tourism is really centered on a critical and inspiring shift towards responsible engagement with its magnificent wildlife and unparalleled natural heritage, reflecting, I think, a growing global consciousness.
South Africa is an incredibly diverse destination. It offers a truly staggering array of experiences, everything from thrilling safaris where you can encounter the Big Five, to renowned vineyards producing world-class wines, beautiful, pristine beaches along dramatic coastlines, and vibrant cosmopolitan cities like Cape Town and Johannesburg.
A world in one country, they say.
Exactly. It's truly a continent in miniature, packed with adventure and culture. And our source highlights a very important development for 2025. More conservation-based tours will let travelers see wildlife responsibly. Now, this sounds like a true game changer for ethical tourism, but what exactly do conservation-based tours entail, and how can a traveler ensure their participation is truly beneficial and not just, greenwashing?
That's a profoundly important distinction to make, and it goes right to the heart of ethical travel in sensitive ecosystems. What's truly fascinating here is understanding what these conservation-based tours actually involve, because they are a world apart from just a standard safari.
Yeah.
These tours are specifically designed to involve direct, tangible support for wildlife protection efforts. This could mean that a significant portion of your tour fee goes directly to funding anti-poaching units vital for protecting rhinos, elephants, other endangered species.
Right, direct impact.
Or it might support habitat restoration projects in national parks, or contribute to local community initiatives that actively promote conservation as a livelihood. These tours also place a heavy emphasis on ethical viewing practices. Ensuring your presence minimizes disturbance to the animals and their natural habitats.
Ow.
For example, guides are often specially trained in low-impact viewing, respecting animal behavior, maintaining safe distances, ensuring sustainable practices.
Got it.
Furthermore, they include crucial educational components. You're not just observing, you're learning. From wildlife experts, researchers, local community members about the challenges faced by wildlife, the complexities of conservation, and how your visit actively contributes to solutions. It's about empowering travelers to understand the profound importance of their choices.
More than just looking.
Exactly. The directive to see wildlife responsibly is critical in such fragile ecosystems. It ensures that visitor presence benefits rather than harms the magnificent wildlife from the Big Five to marine creatures like whales and sharks. And it also supports the local communities who are integral to these ecosystems. It's about fostering the symbiotic relationship between tourism and conservation where both can thrive.
Okay.
So for you, the listener, if you are a traveler who seeks adventure with a conscience, 2025 offers an enriching, deeply meaningful opportunity to experience South Africa's magnificent wildlife and breathtaking landscapes while actively contributing to their preservation. It's a truly impactful way to travel, turning your adventure into an act of stewardship.
Wow. Okay, we've journeyed around the world uncovering the unique appeal of these 12 diverse destinations for 2025. Now let's try and tie it all together. Look at the common threads emerging from this really exciting landscape. All right, segment 5, synthesizing the 2025 travel landscape.
Yeah, if we connect all this back to the bigger picture, 2025 really does seem to represent a maturing of the global travel industry. Moving, I think, with deliberate intent towards more responsible growth, richer, more authentic experiences, and wider, more equitable accessibility. We've definitely seen several recurring, powerful themes emerge across these diverse destinations, painting a pretty clear picture of what defines the next year in travel.
What are the main ones you picked out?
Well, first, and maybe most prominently, there's that strong, consistent emphasis on sustainability and ethical travel. Countries like Italy, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, they're not just paying lip service, right? They are actively integrating eco-friendly practices, pioneering conservation efforts, supporting local communities, right into the very fabric of their tourism offerings.
Right, it feels more embedded now.
Exactly. It's not just a buzzword anymore. It's becoming a core offering, allowing travelers to make choices that genuinely align with their values and leave that positive footprint. Secondly, we clearly noted a significant increase in accessibility and connectivity. Iceland, Vietnam, Greece are prime examples here, making once challenging or complex multi-destination trips far easier, more efficient. Through improved flight routes, expanded transport networks, streamlined logistics.
Yeah, breaking down barriers.
It removes those previous barriers, opening up these incredible places to a wider, more diverse audience. Thirdly, there's that powerful, palpable push for deeper cultural immersion. Japan, with its transformative World Expo, Canada, with its growing indigenous-led tourism, they're exemplary in moving beyond just superficial sightseeing. They're offering true, meaningful engagement with local cultures, traditions, the living history of a place, which allows for a much more profound understanding and personal connection, turning a trip into a genuine learning experience.
More than just ticking boxes.
Way more. Then we're seeing that trend towards flexibility and extended stays, perfectly shown by Tyler's new digital nomad visas. This caters directly to that new paradigm of global work and life, where travelers can live and experience a destination for longer, truly integrating into the local fabric, contributing to the economy, fostering cross-cultural understanding.
Adapting to how people live now.
Exactly. And finally, special events and revitalization play a crucial role in shaping 2025's appeal. Japan's World Expo, Australia's new art festivals, and that reef recovery, Spain's international sports events. They all add unique, often time-sensitive reasons to visit.
Creates a buzz.
Creates a huge buzz, an unparalleled atmosphere, a sense of shared global excitement, making certain moments in 2025 truly unmissable. So these 5 elements, when you combine them, they paint this comprehensive picture of a travel landscape that is increasingly thoughtful, meticulously connected, incredibly diverse, and deeply rewarding for the conscious traveler.
Okay, so what does all this mean for you, listening right now? Well, it means you have more nuanced, more responsible, and frankly, just more exciting choices than ever before. Whether you prioritize eco-consciousness and genuinely want your travels to make a positive impact, or you crave deep cultural immersion that truly broadens your perspective, or maybe ease of travel and exploring remote wonders has always been your goal, or even if you're chasing that one unique, time-sensitive event, 2025 has something truly extraordinary to offer. Our deep dive has shown that each of these countries presents this unique invitation, whether it's unparalleled nature, rich cultural heritage, cutting-edge innovation, or simply unforgettable experiences, all tailored specifically for a more conscious and curious traveler. It really feels like a year to travel differently, and perhaps, more meaningfully. Okay, having explored these incredible destinations and their unique offerings for 2025, delving into the nuances of sustainability, accessibility, deeper immersion, we invite you to reflect. Which country are you most excited to visit? What kind of experience truly calls to you next year? And maybe, what kind of impact do you hope your journey will have?
And this raises, I think, an important closing question, something for all of us to consider. As global travel continues its profound evolution with this greater emphasis on sustainability, cultural respect, accessibility, how might our personal travel choices in 2025 not just shape our own experiences, but also collectively influence the future of tourism worldwide for decades to come? It's about recognizing that ripple effect, right, of every single journey we undertake.
Wow. Something genuinely powerful to mull over as you dream, plan, and perhaps even book your next grand adventure. Happy travels.